Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yoga Today with Laura. I am Laura, and I'm so excited to be with you today. I'm just going to start my timer here before I forget. I'm kind of notorious for doing that. And please say hello in the chat feature. I would love to give you a shout out. So, we're going to start seated. So, why don't we come seated, whatever comfortable position you prefer, and we'll get started. Okay. Here we are in our comfortable seated position. You can have your feet together or you can crisscross them, whatever way feels comfortable for you. We're going to make sure that our head is over our heart is over our pelvis, sitting nice and tall. You can have your hands in prayer pose. If you do that, make sure you are bringing your sternum to your thumbs, maybe creating some energy between these hands. Or you can have your palms facing up. Shoulders are down and back. Just breathing here. Let's take deep breaths in through our nose, filling up that belly. And exhale through our mouth. Nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. A few more deep breaths here, just getting our mind and our body ready for some self-care. Making sure that with every exhale, our shoulders come down a little bit further. All right. Still seated here, we're going to do just some little circles. So we're going to lead with our sternum. Hands are on our knees. We're going to go forward, back, around, forward, back, around. Just nice, easy circles here. Now let's go the other way. Again, leading with that sternum. Still seated, nice and tall. Give me one more circle here. And back to center. Let's inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, bring them down. All right, we're going to take our right hand and it's going to go and grab onto our left knee. We're going to turn into a simple seated twist, looking over to that left side. Nice tall spine. Keep breathing nice and deep throughout this whole practice. Inhale, exhale, bring your upper body back to center. Keep that right knee on that, or excuse me, right hand on that left knee. Oh my goodness. Take your left hand and it's going to go up and over to the right. keeping our glutes on the floor, keeping our sit bones right on the floor, just up and over. Really reaching, thinking nice and tall. Inhale and exhale, bring it back to center. Now let's switch sides. Left hand goes to right knee, simple seated twist, looking over to that right side, rotating our upper body, bringing it over to that right, sitting nice and tall. Back to center. Place that left hand on that right knee. Right hand comes up and over. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale here, exhale, back to center. All right, shake those shoulders, roll them out if you need to. Next, we're gonna place our fingertips on our shoulders. You can see my wrist still not healed yet, but try your best. So, hands are gonna be on those shoulders. We're going to inhale, bring those elbows in front of us, up. Exhale, bring them back and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back and down. One more. Bring those hands down. All right, slowly we're going to make our way onto all fours. I'm going to bring my screen down a little bit here. Go. Okay, so we're coming into all fours here. Wrists are below those shoulders, knees below those hips. The tops of our feet are pressing down into the mat. And we're just going to rock. So we're going to bring our hips down to our heels and then back up into tabletop. So we're going to go down and up, just warming up that body a little bit more. One more here. All right. Let's do some quick cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, bring our tailbone up to the sky, nose up to the sky. And exhale for cat. Rounding those shoulders, tucking in that tailbone. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Pushing that spine towards the ceiling. Keep going, following your own rhythm of breath. Sucking in that belly button on that cat. and lowering it down for cow. One more here. All right, back to tabletop. We're going to drop our elbows where our hands were. We're going to bring our knees a little back. Tops of the toes are still pressing into the ground. And we're going to send the creases of our hips up to the sky, bringing our chest down to the floor into happy puppy or heart pose. Bringing those creases up to the sky. Fingertips are nice and wide. We're slightly clawing through the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to shift our weight forward, keeping our hands where they're at. We're going to bring our hips down all the way to the mat. Big toes are aligned with our hips into Sphinx pose. So again, just putting pressure on our pelvic bone, pushing it towards the earth. Now our head isn't looking up, it's not looking down. It's parallel to the floor, so I'm not cranking on my neck. My neck is nice and long. On this next exhale, we're going to bring our chest down to the mat, bringing those fingertips next to our chest. Inhale, we're going to pop ourselves up into plank. Exhale, downward dog. So here you can bend those knees a little bit, do some bicycle knee action, pressing those fingertips into the mat, index, thumb, palm of that hand. Inhale, we're going to either walk or hop our feet in between our hands. And exhale here for a quick forward fold. Bend those knees generously. We're gonna kind of crisscross our arms here. So my left hand is grabbing the inside of my right elbow, and same the opposite for the other side. And I'm just gonna sway back and forth here. So my feet are firmly pressed into the earth. I'm just swaying those arms back and forth. Again, you can have a soft, generous knee bend here. Keep going. Inhale, drop those hands, bend those knees, bring those arms up to the sky. Oh, and exhale, bring them down. All right. Inhale, let's bring our right arm up and left arm up. Exhale here. Then you're going to grab onto the right wrist with your left hand, and you're going to gently pull to the side, pull to the left side here. Standing side bend, gently pulling in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, back center. Now we switch. Exhale and bend over to the right. The right arm is grabbing the left wrist. Keep going here. I don't know why my music turned off. Okay, it should be playing now. Okay. All right. Arms come down here. Okay. Wiggle out those shoulders, move those hips if you need to. All right, let's move on. Inhale, arms come up, pressing the palms together. And gently, as you exhale, very slowly bringing those hands down in prayer pose, all the way down to the floor. Fingertips to the floor. We're going to send that right foot back. Now you can stay here in this lunge, or you can drop that right heel. Tops of the toes go down towards the earth. Come up slowly. Inhale, reach those arms up, and slight back bend here. Inhale, exhale, fingertips come back to the mat. Tucking that right toe, shifting that weight back, both feet together. Then we're going to send out the left foot into this lunge. Again, you can stay here, fingertips on the earth, or you can drop that left heel. Left top of that foot comes down. Going up nice and easy. Inhale, swoop those arms up and over. Making sure that our hips are aligned here. Inhale, exhale, fingertips come back to the earth. Bring both feet back together and slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. All right, let's go into our sun salutation series. So if you've been with me before, we do about 3 or 4 sun salutations. I'm going to scoot back here. And so I'm going to do one just to show you, and then I'll have you do 4 on your own, following your own breath. So make sure that our toes are separated, pressing into all 4 corners of our feet, shoulders down and back. We're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale, step or hop those feet back together. And exhale here. And then bend those knees, come up, and you do them again. All right? I'm going to scoot my back a little bit. I'm getting caught in the timer here. So let's begin. 4 sun salutations. And when you're done with your sun salutations, come back here to mountain pose. Making sure all four corners of the feet pressing into the ground, shoulders down and back. Hands are open and to your side. Feeling strong like a mountain. So if someone came up and tried to knock you over, you wouldn't fall. Catch your breath here. All right. Let's inhale. Arms come up. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Staying here for just a moment, making sure that you try to bring those heels down. Let's inhale, shift into plank. Exhale, we're going to lower our body down. All the way down. Bringing those hands, keeping them close, bringing them down to your ribs here. And we're going to do baby cobras here. So making sure those elbows don't wing out, keep them in close. We're going to inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Keep doing this. Following your own breath. Keeping again those hands where your rib cage is, not by your chest, down a little further. One more. Now bring those hands up towards your chest. Inhale, tuck those toes. Exhale, push yourself back into downward dog. Inhale, we're going to look up towards our hands, bringing again our feet towards our hands right in between them. And exhale here. Inhale, come up, arms come up. And exhale, arms come down. All right, we're going to take our right leg and it's going to come up in front of us. Now, if this is really challenging your balance, you don't have to come all the way up. You can just have your big toe on the earth. So right foot comes up. You're going to bring that right leg and you're going to push it behind you. And that is going to be our lunge position. So make sure that lunges, you're not on a tightrope. It's railroad tracks. My feet are spaced. All right. High lunge here. If you need to reposition, go right ahead. Making sure that you have your balance. Arms come up. Sink down into that left knee. Feeling the strength here. You might be shaking a little bit. Sucking in that belly button. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to turn our right foot and open into warrior two here. Scoot back a little bit. Okay. Warrior two. So my shoulders and my hip bones are nice and aligned. I'm open here. I'm not looking that way yet. I'm looking forward here. Looking straight in front of me. Shoulders are down and back, sending that energy through your tips of your fingers. All right. Inhale, we're going to straighten that left knee. Exhale, we're going to come into triangle. So it's not a collapse. You're going to think of a rod coming from the tip of your head all the way to your pelvis, and you're reaching up and over, okay? Try not to collapse here. So your fingertips can be on your thigh like this, or it can be, if you've grown this practice, on the outside of that left foot. If you want, you can take your right hand and pull your core, pull your side, and make it open a little bit more. All right, we're gonna go on our balance segment here. So you can gently bend both knees. We're gonna bring the right knee to the middle, and we're gonna grow into our half moon pose here. So my left toes are still pointing that way. Scoot back here a little bit. Your fingertips, your left fingertips can be about 2 palms width away from the pinky toe. All right, we're gonna keep our chest open here. And if this is where you're at today for balance-wise, that's totally fine. Again, yoga is a practice, progress, and it's obviously you're not gonna get it on your first try. It's gonna take some practice. And so let's try it out today. So we're gonna bend that left foot, keeping those fingertips on the ground. And we're gonna try to just bring, if you need to adjust, go ahead. Try to bring that right foot up. So if you're feeling like, oh no, I'm gonna fall, that's okay. Again, just keep the big toe on the earth as you're doing this. Lift it up, push through that heel. If you fall out of it, it's all right, get back in it. My balance isn't great today, so you'll have to bear with me. And I'm watching 2 screens move. Not good for your balance. Again, come back in here. You're gonna feel a lot of energy in that left leg. Keeping that chest open, opening it. Woo! See? You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, come on down. Woo! Slowly come up, 1 vertebrae at a time. You can also do this with a yoga block if you have one as well. So instead of your fingertips touching the ground, it's a yoga block. Anywho, here we go. Left side. So we're going to bring our left knee up and then behind us into this lunge. So again, high lunge here. Keeping our hips straight. Breathing. Arms come up. Shoulders are out of your ears. Inhale, we're going to turn, open into warrior 2, exhale. I'm going to turn around here. Whew. So nice and open. Sending power through those fingertips. Inhale, straighten that right knee. And we're going to reach over and up for triangle. Again, hand can be up here, or fingertips can be behind the outside of that right foot. Keeping that chest open, no collapsing. All right, let's bend both those knees. Let's come into that half moon on using the right leg. So again, my foot stays there, my right foot stays there. I'm gonna make sure that I'm open here, not collapsed in, open. reaching forward with those fingertips. And again, just progressing this. Pushing with that left heel if you're up with me. You can have a soft knee on the right knee here. That's okay. Doesn't have to be locked in. This shouldn't be locked in. We should have soft knees here. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring both feet down. Whew. Come up nice and slow. Come to the center of your mat. Great job. I'm gonna move something here and then we'll go into our next little segment. Okay. So we're gonna go into tree posture, again, another balance technique. And so I'm gonna show you the different variations. So one variation, we're gonna start with the right side. It's just bringing that arch of the right foot in towards that left knee, or it can even be down here a little bit more. Making sure your hips are open though. It's not collapsed in here. It's open. You can stay here, or again, big toe on the earth. Hands can be in prayer position or tree. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're gonna grab that right foot. It's gonna come as close to your bottom as you can, as close to that inner thigh. My foot might slide down. I have slippery pants on. So prayer pose or up here. Now your body will automatically want to compensate and like shift. Try to counteract that. So try to push in when you feel your body. So I'm kind of leaning towards the left. So I'm going to try to push myself towards the right. Shoulders down and back. Pressing all toes with that left foot down towards the earth. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring that down. Shake it out. Left side. So again, you can be down here on the earth, right next to that knee, or all the way up here. Prayer pose. Or up here. Squeezing our glutes, sucking in our belly button. For 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Come back down to seated position, however that's comfortable for you. We're going to sit here just for a moment. Bring our fingertips together, interlace them, then turn them out. And we're going to tuck our chin and our nose into our chest, pushing out with those hands. Inhale, exhale, bring those hands down. Inhale, let's bring those arms up again, out to our side, and then back behind us, lifting up that chest, lifting up that chin, looking up towards the sky. let's go on to all fours here. So again, slowly making your way here. Again, tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. Bring those knees back just a little bit. Inhale, let's tuck those toes. Exhale, bring our hips up into downward dog one last time. I might be lying to you. So this is not the last time, but what we're going to do is we're going to drop that right heel, bring that left foot up into three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, bring that foot, and what you're going to do is you're going to go into pigeon pose. So the knee is going to go to the left hand, open up that hip, and then you're going to gently bring your hips down to the earth. So you can sit here, reposition, you can sway back and forth. So my left knee is towards my left hand, and my left toes are just right underneath that right hand. You can stay here, or you can stack those fists one on top of the other and place your forehead on those fists. All right, place those hands back down into the mat. Inhale, tuck that right toes. Shoot those legs back. Exhale into downward dog. This time, drop the left heel, right leg comes up. Inhale, exhale, shift that weight forward, opening up that leg, sliding down into pigeon. Again, you can stack those fists if you like, bringing your forehead down. Bring those hands back down. If you stacked them, inhale, tuck the left toes. Bring that foot back. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, shift your weight into plank. Exhale, drop down to those knees. Bring those big toes together, widening out as wide as your mat. Bringing your knees as wide as your mat. We're going to shift our weight back, bringing those fingertips up into extended child's pose. Forehead down to the earth, reaching with those fingertips. shift our weight back forward onto all fours. Crisscross at the ankles. Shift your weight back onto your sit bones. Feet are forward and together, nice tall spine. We're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. And here you can have a nice generous bend in those knees. That's okay. Bringing that chest towards your knees. Inhale, slowly bring yourself up. And exhale. We're going to scoot onto our back, bringing our glutes about halfway to the mat if they're not already there. And very slowly bringing ourselves down. Drop those legs down, point those toes away from you, arms come up, reaching away from you. Full body stretch here. And release those hands to your side, palms are up. Let those feet relax and drop to one side or the other. And just rest here in corpse pose. Reflect on your breathing. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Just letting your body feel weightless, but also grounded at the same time. If you need to be here a while longer and do more stretches, I encourage you to do so. If you would like to come up to a seated position, gently do so as well. Getting there however way you would like. Thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.